Is this pity? No, it's not. Nice and easy, yeah? Alright, hello YouTube. The Scaramouche banner is finally out. I'm sorry this video took a while to come out. I was too busy playing the card game. It was, from what I've seen in the card game, I feel like it is severely imbalanced. I'm guessing people will see the same 8 cards over and over again, but hopefully I'm wrong. But that's beside the point. Let us first catch up on the Scaramouche video before we start the summon session, yes? Let us begin. Now we can hear Dane's Leaf voice monologuing.
There once was a palace, and in that palace
Who's this? This is not Dane's Leaf.
sound asleep. You know, I could just pretend that I don't
This is
know
Alice?
what happened after that.
It's Alice.
And then make up some boring story and get this over with.
It's Alice.
But boring clearly isn't my style, nor is it the Wanderer's way of doing things. You could say his story is simple and straightforward, or horrendously complex, and both would be right. It all depends on the storyteller.
Are you sure it has to be me? Fine. Let's get this over with.
Okay.
If you happen to run into this wanderer, don't let his menacing expression make you nervous. He's really not all that hard to get along with. You just need to keep your distance, that's all. Don't provoke him, and he won't kick up a storm. Simple, isn't it?
Yes.
He doesn't like to talk about it much, but the Wanderer has quite a lot of experience in forging weapons.
Oh, right.
So,
Guess who's that from? Guess who the that is from? Experience about forging weapons. So, there is a passive, if you guys didn't know. It's spear and sword, right? Mora expanded when crafting swords and polearm decreased by 50%. Is it like MASH that you know, his mom is doing swords and polearms, so he's here like, no, sword and polearm. We're doing bows and catalysts now. We don't need your pokey weapons.
so when the Wanderer ascends bows and catalysts, it doesn't cost him as much, Mora. The Wanderer's normal attack can combo up to 3 wind blades, dealing
Windblade.
animo damage. His charged attack consumes some stamina and creates a high-pressure wind blast in front of him after a short casting time,
Does that
dealing
pull enemy?
AoE animo damage.
Oh, it knocks him. Oh no, it knocks him away because of overload, right?
The Wanderer's elemental skill harnesses the power of the air all around as he casts off the shackles of gravity, dealing AoE animo damage and rising into the air as he...
You know, there's a reason why all the short and emo boys has a way to compensate for their height. They all jump up. Even Hazel Ult jumps up in the air. They're lamenting. I'm not even joking. It's like Venti, Kazuha, Hazel, Wanderer. Who else? Anemo MC. His ult jumps him up in the air. Aether's ult, he jumps up and make a tornado. They all jump up. All the Anemo character boys jump up. Sucrose where? Well, Sucrose doesn't need to compensate. It's okay. Why are all the Anemo's boys short? Well, you know, Venti likes to make friends with people his height.
He enters the wind-favored state. In this state, the Wanderer is unable to use plunging attacks, and his normal and charged attacks are converted to Kugo Fushodan and Kugo Tofukai, which deal increased damage over a wider AoE.
Oh.
Using Kugo Tofukai will not consume stamina. The Wanderer hovers in midair while in this state, continuously consuming Kugo Ryoku points to remain airborne.
Wait, is this the first trailer that Alice is talking instead of Dane's Leaf? Because usually it's Dane's Leaf talking, right? Alloy? She talked during Alloy? Okay. Not the first. She talked during Alloy. And Dory? She talked during Dory? Only special characters? I guess like, yeah, unique characters gets Alice voice acting, yeah. D-Roll is Alice Investor Pack Chow.
When the sprint button is pressed, instead of sprinting, the Wanderer consumes more Kugo Ryoku points to fly through the air more quickly. Holding sprint maintains a faster flying speed while consuming points at a faster rate. Pressing jump raises the Wanderer higher into the air at the cost of Kugo Ryoku points, and holding jump does so continuously. The wind-favored state ends when all Kugo Ryoku points are used up.
Okay.
The wind-favored state allows the Wanderer to do battle from midair, as well
Yes.
as explore difficult terrain more easily.
Listen. They better not make ridiculously high collectibles in the future after Scaramouche release. If I see some annoying ass super tall puzzle, I will be mad.
Easily. Casting his elemental skill again while airborne brings the wind-favored state to an end. After unlocking the...
Do you take fall damage if you get staggered by flying? True. Like, if you fly up in the air with Scaramouche and someone hits you, do you take fall damage? Or is it not tall enough?
Talent, Jade Claimed Flower.
You cannot pick item while you're in your E, someone said. So you can't just, like, you can't pick item next to, like, walls or buildings. Like mushroom of the mushroom in Mondstadt when you're flying with Scara. So you have to use Nahida for that still. Okay, that's fair.
If the Wanderer's elemental...
You can or you can't. He falls slightly, but he gets up. That's good then. That's good.
Skill makes contact with Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro when cast. The wind-favored state provides different buffs depending on the element.
Okay.
Hydro increases the Wanderer's Kugoryoku point cap.
Okay.
Pyro increases the Wanderer's own attack.
Okay.
Cryo increases his crit rate.
What element are people using? What element are people using? Are they running like triple Anemo Cryo? I think that gives you the most stat, right? Triple Anemo and then Cryo, right? You run like triple Anemo and then like a Rosaria to buff crit, right? You get like 30 free crit rate or some shit, maybe?
And Electro causes him to regain some elemental energy when Kugo Fushodan and Kugo Tofukai deal damage to enemies. A limited quantity of energy can be regained per set time period, and a maximum of 2 buffs can be gained at any one time.
Probably people run Cryo Pyro. I feel like that's the easiest one to run. Geo's really in the ditch at this point. I know, right? They destroyed Geo. They should rework Geo in another way rather than making Geo the solo element that doesn't rely on elemental reaction, because they don't even get to interact with the game. It's not even fun, you know? It's just big numbers sometimes if you invest a lot of resin.
Cannot always be seen, but it can certainly be felt. After unlocking the talent Gales of a Reverie, when Kugo Fushodan or Kugo Tofukai hits an enemy, the Wanderer has a chance to gain the Descent effect. The next time the Wanderer uses his alternate sprint to fly at speed, the Descent effect is consumed instead of Kugoryoku points.
Oh.
And several wind arrows are fired, each dealing animation.
Wait, how do you see you get the buff? Does your ring shines up?
If a Kugo Fushodan or Kugo Tofukai does not trigger the Descent effect, the chance of triggering the effect next time is increased.
Okay.
Know your place.
You're back? Mm-hmm.
Casting the Wanderer's elemental burst compresses the surrounding air to form an Animo Plenum that blasts all sources of frustration away, dealing multiple bouts of AoE Animo damage. Casting his elemental burst while in the wind-favored state brings this state to an end.
Okay.
Though Wanderer is his name, aimlessness is not his game, and he does not hesitate to take decisive action in pursuit of his goals. The Wanderer's elemental skill is his preferred means of
I don't think anyone used this team but me. I don't think anyone used this combo but me, man. No one has a triple crown Candace. Like, which one of you f***s have a triple crown Candace but me? Like, whenever I see Candace, I'm like, oh god. Wait, if you fly too far from Bennett, do you not get the buff? Is there a height limit for Bennett buff?
attacks from the air using his Kugo Fushodan and Kugo Tofukai to deal
No, there's no height
animo
limit.
damage with a wider AoE. By coordinating with his teammates, he can benefit from a range of enhancements, which make him even more powerful in battle. When energy is full, the Wanderer unleashes his elemental burst, dealing several rounds of AoE Animo damage in one fell swoop, devastating all obstacles that stand in his way.
Okay. So the reason why he has very big hitbox on his normal and charge attack when flying is so that he can hit a lot of the weak points easily, right? You can get burned from grass even if you're flying in the air. That's kind of bullshit.
The world of Teyvat has its own rules. They aren't perfect, though, and in some cases they are as delicate and fragile as the human heart. That's why I've been tasked with the job I have now, a job which gives me certain special privileges.
Huh?
I'm someone who likes having the freedom to live their own life, but I don't mind this job. It gives me the chance to see this world and everything that lives in it from a lot of different perspectives.
Huh?
People
What?
can find ways to forget, but they can't undo what they've done, and there's no escaping the past. The Wanderer learned this the hard way. But what about his future? Which way will the wind blow? A lot of people crave the power to predict the future, but I doubt the Wanderer cares for that. With a past like his, he knows the only way is forward, whatever lies ahead. For better or for worse.
Wait. Bro, dude, this trailer makes me more interested in Alice. Alice, that's some quite interesting thing you were saying. What is your job again? That's quite, you know. Oh, yo, we can't stop there. You know, that was a lot of info. But okay, we have to get back to the main point. We will now have to pull for Scara. How much is my pity right now? 6. We need music. I think that's good enough music for now. Let us begin. The first 10 pull. It's gonna be a 4-star. Will it be Firuzan? Gets 100 Firuzan. Oh, that's the first Firuzan on the 10 pull. Oh, I heard from theory crafters that apparently Firuzan C0 needs 300 energy recharge and a Favonius bow if you're only running 2 Anemo characters. If you're running like 3 Anemo, then I think you need less. But if you're running like 2 Anemo and like a main DPS Anemo, because usually main DPS Anemo character don't generate that much energy, with exceptions of course. Lament. Yanfei? Another Faru? You guys, okay, I think you guys will know what I'm talking about if I say this, but there's this part of Faruzan's trailer that I find very mesmerizing, and I think you guys would agree with me. This. Like that motion. There's something about that motion that is very, very eye-catchy. It's activating your Coomer instinct. Okay. I get another Yanfei. Wait, I just realized how bad this banner... Another Faruzan? That's another Yanfei Faruzan. I just realized how weird this banner is. This Goro Yanfei. Verify file integrity? No. I think we're at C2 Faruzan already, right? Another Yanfei? Goro, that's the first Goro. And Favonius lands. Wait, how many pulls are we in now? Is this pity? No, it's not. Yanfei again? I know, I have 1 crown on Yanfei for those who remembered it, right? Like, I do have 1 crown on Yanfei way back when. I have 1 crown on her. But people don't run damage Yanfei anymore. They run like barrier full shield Yanfei. Oh shit. This is pull number 80, right?
In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Spike!
That's the wrong Anemo character. I'm sorry. That's the wrong Anemo character. That's the tall one. I want the short one. It's okay. Usually, when I lose 50-50, my next 10 pull is usually the other 5-star, right?
Nope.
Like, I'll get an early 5-star. Don't you guys worry about it. We'll get an early 5-star, right? Right, game? Game? Game, don't fail me now. There, see? Early 5-star. I don't know what's wrong with my account, but this happens every time. If I lose 50-50, I get the other 5-star within like 30 to 50 pulls. Nice and easy, yeah? Nice and freaking easy. But he didn't verify file integrity. This happens every summon video. Chat, you should get used to that at this point. How much did you spend? I spent nothing. I just used the primo gem the game gave me. I haven't spent anything this banner. Nice and easy. Now, do I even pull the weapon? What are the... Like, I'm pretty sure I will have to swipe for the weapon, man. There's no way I get the weapon early.
Oh no.
Weapon banner is horrendously painful. I feel like whenever it's weapon banner, it's like guarantee I have to spend, right? Maybe, okay, this is 30 pull. What if I get it right here?
Nope.
Okay, I think it's time. I have some primo gems already. This is pull number 40. Okay. This is pull number 50. Okay, that's Diano. That's good luck sign. I still believe. It's gonna be the weapon. I've contacted a MiHoYo developer. If this is not the weapon, someone in chat is getting banned. Rigged! Actually rigged! Fastest summon session! $0 spent! $0 spent! Let's go! Free banner! How much was that? Wait, that was 27,000? 25,000 free most? Nice and easy. Imagine losing. Faruzan. Let me clear off the exclamation mark real quick. I'm sorry. People told me her constellation is really OP. Let me read it. Faruzan can fire off a maximum of 2 hurricane arrow with fully charged aim shot while under the effect of a single manifest gale by wind realm of NASA. What the hell? Oh, that's her E name. That's a very long name. The duration of dazzling polyhedron is increased by 6 seconds. What? So her ult increased from 12 seconds to 18 seconds. The vortex will restore energy based on the amount of enemy hit. Okay, maximum 4 energy per vortex hit. The character affected by the Wind Secret Wave's prayerful benefit has crit damage increased by... has a Nemo crit damage increased by 40%. When the active character affected by the buff does damage, they will apply pressurized collapse to the opponent. This effect will trigger... Okay, so from what I've heard, this is like... If you do a Nemo damage, you do more a Nemo crit damage, and you pull enemy closer, right? So if you're using Faruzan with Zhao, instead of knocking enemy away, you pull enemy together again. Okay, that seems cool. And I feel like a lot of people were talking about the fact that Faruzan requires a lot of constellation to work, but I feel like that's to be expected, kinda. In my views at least, whenever people were comparing 4-star character to 5-star character, they were comparing C6 4-star to C0 5-star, right? I think for the longest time, the player base has been comparing maximized 4-stars to 5-stars anyways. Not a lot, but C6, yeah. Getting C6 4-star is sometimes even more annoying than getting a 5-star, right? But I really think that... I feel like Genshin balance, they usually just balance the... They usually just balance the 4-star character, assuming you get max constellation of them. Bennett, though? Are we really still comparing 4-star characters to Bennett? It's been 2 years! How many times do we need to have the discussion? Do not compare 4 stars to Bennett! Like, bro! It's been 2 years! Nobody compares 4 stars to Bennett! Come on, guys. Do we really have to? Like just don't compare. Okay, we should not compare to patch 1.0 character. Patch 1.0 characters are always on another level, right? They are literally miles ahead of the others because they were severely imbalanced, right? All right. I don't think I have enough resource to level up Scara. Do I? Right, I'm not leveling him up today. I didn't pre-farm. I didn't pre-farm. I'm not a pre-farmer, man. It's okay. Old Cole would have pre-farmed for both characters, but New Cole would never pre-farm anymore. New Cole is Omega casual now. It is too late. Old Cole is dead. He is gone. I think that'll be the end for today's little summon session, right? Very fair and balanced, not rigged RNG at all summon session. I'm glad you guys all enjoyed the very fair and balanced summon session, YouTube. But it is time for me to end this video today, and then I will probably go play TCG. Until I figure the game out, and then I overplay the game and I get burnt out like every other game I play. Until next time.